In this lesson, we will learn to open a Blender file, use the Home key to center up objects on screen, setting the 3D window view with the NumberPad, and compare perspective and orthographic views. Let's begin by opening a Blender file. Taking a look again at our default screen, we are again looking at the cube, the camera, and the lamp. Well, let's go ahead and open something more interesting. Use the File Open command, and I'm going to navigate to a folder, and I'm going to open up a house model, which I did some time ago. This is the Carlin. It's a Sears home from 1918, and it sold for roughly $1,100 as a kit. Those were the days, I imagine. Looking at the front of this house, again, click and hold the middle mouse, and we can rotate this 3D view. And that's all very good, and we can scroll out to a great distance, and we can pan this off into who knows where. So let's take a look at what it takes to get back home. If you get totally lost, you can use the Home key to center all the objects in the 3D window. So if you will press the Home key on your keyboard, it will snap that back in the middle of your screen, and you can use the Shift and Control keys to dolly in and pan around and get that back like you need it. You can use the NumberPad to quickly set the 3D window view. Now, something very handy to do is to be able to quickly look at the front, the side, the back of your model. And we have on the NumberPad the 1 key, 3 key, and 7 key, which sort of form an L shape. You got 7, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, and the 1 gives you a front view of the house. The 3 gives you a side view from the right of the screen, and the 7 gives you a top view looking down at the house. So let me go back to 1. If you want the opposite views, you can hold the Control key as a modifier and press Control 1, and you'll get the back of the house. Control 3, we get the side looking from the left of the screen, and Control 7, we're looking up from under the grassy ground. So back to number 1. The 4 and 6 keys rotate to the right and left in increments of 15 degrees. The 8 and 2 keys rotate up and down, also in increments of 15 degrees. Now, let's take a look at switching between perspective and orthographic views. The 5 key in the center of your NumberPad changes the view from orthographic, which is like a flat plan view, that's what we have right now, we're looking flat at the house, to a perspective view, which is more like the human eye sees. And you can especially see the difference if we show you the side of the house. Move it off to the side a bit. Let's see, we'll go number 1. That's a front view. Let me move it off to the more. You see the perspective on the house where you can see this is, although in the model it's the same height, this looks shorter than this. That's visual perspective. So we're going to switch back to orthographic now, hitting the 5, and you'll see that we just get a straight on flat plan view. So the orthographic view is good for modeling. The perspective view is what cameras see, and it's very good to be able to toggle back and forth between the two. So that's the NumberPad and navigating with the NumberPad.